All right, this is all we're gonna have. Ace, if you want to start.
We good to go, Tara?
Good.
Good morning. I will call the Liquor and Marijuana Licensing Authority meeting for August 19th, 2025 to order. It's currently 9:01 a.m. Roll call, please.
Authority member Janine,
Present.
authority member Rico,
Here.
authority member Lovely is absent, authority member Zimmerman absent. Chair Conway.
Here. Does anyone have any changes or corrections to the minutes from the last meeting?
No changes.
Great. With no changes to the minutes, they will stand as approved. Ms. Olson, do you have any changes to the agenda?
No, I don't.
Okay, with no changes to the agenda will stand as approved. I will now read the liquor consent calendar into the record. Starting with renewals. We've got JM Hospitality LLC doing business as Castaway Cove, located at 100 South Park Avenue, Unit C102, hotel and restaurant license. We've got Hearthstone Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Hearthstone Victorian Dining, located at 130 South Ridge Street, hotel and restaurant license. We've got Rooted Breckenridge LLC, doing business as Radicato, located at 137 South Main Street, hotel and restaurant license. We've got 9 Mile Skid LLC, doing business as South Ridge Seafood Grill, located at 500 South Main Street, units 2A and 2B. It is a hotel and restaurant license. We've got Breckenridge Mining Company doing business as Downstairs at Eric's, located at 111 South Main Street, hotel and restaurant license. We've got BHB Breckenridge LLC doing business as Bangkok Happy Bowl Thai Bistro and Bar, located at 103.5 North Main Street, hotel and restaurant license. We've got Lestrange LLC doing business as Michael's Italian Restaurant, located at 326 South Main Street, hotel and restaurant license. We've got a couple changes. First, we've got Miko's Corporation doing business as Windy City Pizza and Pub, located at 400 North Park Avenue, units 15A and 16A, hotel and restaurant license. It is a permanent modification of premises to expand liquor license boundaries to include the patio area year-round. We've also got BD 550 Village LLC doing business as Hotel Alpenrock. Oops. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is at 550 Village Road, hotel and restaurant and optional premises license. It is a permanent modification of premises to expand liquor license boundaries to include the second floor ski valet area, storage area, and connect hallways and stairwells to the existing third floor and above licensed premises. Does anyone have any questions regarding the consent calendar?
I have one on that last one with Hotel Alpenrock. It feels weird to license storage areas and hallways. Does anyone have further details on that?
The storage area is just, they are going to use it for liquor storage now, so it has to be kind of in their plan.
Okay.
And the hallways and stuff, and sometimes the hallways and rooms, different hotels do it different ways because sometimes they want to limit it so then people can have their own alcohol in hallways and rooms. Sometimes they want to include it if they're going to do room service or kind of do a, like let people take it from the bar. I mean, so
Okay.
it kind of is just personal preference of that hotel.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I read it as more of an amenity for the ski valet area. But I appreciate the clarification.
Yeah, I think we had one in the past that was at Grand Timber Lodge with that. They had a bar area outside of the lodgepole. And it was a separate bar and we approved that as a separate area.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not common. Thanks.
Okay. All right. No one else has any questions? Perfect. The consent calendar will stand as approved. And now we're moving on to the public hearing, correct,
Nope,
Tara?
marijuana consent
Oh,
calendar.
I'm sorry.
You're
Shoot.
doing great.
No, I'm not. I'm a spaz.
Listen, I had to do
I'm
it while
all
you were gone. It was
mixed up.
horrible.
All right, where'd I put my marijuana?
There you go. You can have my marijuana. You're welcome, right?
Okay, we have one renewal on the marijuana, and I apologize. We have the Breckenridge Organic Therapy LLC doing business as Breckenridge Organic Therapy located at 1900 Airport Road, units A1 and A2. It is a retail marijuana store. Thank you. All right. Any questions regarding that? Okay, then the consent calendar will stand as approved. Moving on to the next order of business will be the public hearing on the application of Forage Breckenridge LLC for a new hotel and restaurant license doing business as Forage Breckenridge located at 322A North Main Street, Breckenridge, Colorado. The application was filed on July 14th, 2025, and public hearing thereon was set for 9 a.m. on the 19th day of August, 2025. The neighborhood boundaries were established to be the Upper Blue River Basin, I'm sorry, with general boundaries being Farmers Corner to the north, Hoosier Pass to the south, and the Continental Divide to the east, and the top of the 10-mile range to the west. At this hearing, the Liquor and Marijuana Licensing Authority shall consider the evidence presented, the reasonable requirements of the neighborhood, the desires of the inhabitants for the type of license for which application has been made, and the qualifications of the applicant for the conduct of the type of business proposed. Has the license application together with all supporting documents been received by you, Tara, the town clerk?
Yes.
Correct, good. Has the property been posted and notice of this hearing published?
Yes.
Have you received any communications in favor of or in opposition to the application?
No.
The applicant or applicants may now proceed to the podium and present their evidence. Please introduce yourselves clearly for the record. Talk a bit about your experience, particularly with alcohol service, and what your plans are for the business.
Hi, my name is Ryan Cook.
And my name's Neve Atkin.
So I have been in the hospitality industry around the world for the last 17 years. I've been a head chef or general manager for the last 11 years. That makes me feel really old. This will be my 6th restaurant opening. I've done 2 in the UK, 3 in Abu Dhabi, and actually 7 for restaurant opening, and 2 in Antigua in the Caribbean. And Forage restaurant in Breckenridge is a very small restaurant. It's 32 covers, doing a 12-course tasting menu, where we will pair cocktails or wines predominantly from the US alongside the dishes. Each dish or cocktail or wine will have a story that connects to local nature, local history, or local art of Summit County. It's kind of a 4-hour experience. So alcohol is a big part of our restaurant, but I would imagine in a very sophisticated manner as opposed to a bar or nightclub. But yeah.
And yeah, my name's Neve. I'm a little bit younger than Ryan, so not as many years of experience. But I have worked in bars and restaurants since I was about 15 years old. Main one was a gastro pub in the UK. I was a bar supervisor, so helping out with stock taking, creating the menu, wine handling, all of that kind of thing. I then joined the police in England. I was in the police for just over a year, and then I had the opportunity to move to Antigua with Ryan. whereas the restaurant manager of the beach bar that we opened up out there. So yeah, lots of experience handling alcohol, dealing with people. I've had that in the hospitality aspect, but then also the police aspect, which was two different crazy things, but kind of different ways of dealing with the alcohol and stuff. And yeah, we're really excited to bring this restaurant to Breckenridge. We've got a lot of years of experience between us, and we really hope that this is something special and exciting for everyone. So yeah, I
Great.
think that's everything.
So what brought you to Breckenridge? This opportunity?
Yeah, it's the opportunity. So we have a couple of friends that kind of said, "Hey, why don't you come over here for a week or so?" And then we decided to never leave. Only when we had to. So we are here legally. But yeah, so yeah, we decided to never leave. It's just one of the most beautiful places we've ever been to, really. So yeah, and it's nice to have snow again rather than just hot Caribbean heat, which is good.
How long have you lived locally?
We're here on and off, kind of every 3 months at the minute. We need to leave, so we're currently doing our E2 investment visa, but we've been here on and off for about a year now.
Any other questions?
I have a quick question about the layout of the restaurant, and
Mhm.
this is super specific.
Mhm.
But I noticed like the way you're describing the service, sorry, and as part of the application, it says alcohol will be exclusively served by restaurant staff and no bar service. On the layout, it looks like there's just a bar. So I was just kind of wondering what, like those two things seem conflicting. I was just wondering if you could clarify a bit, kind of like the layout of the restaurant, if there is a bar or not, and what the layout of the tables might be.
It is actually quite kind of conflicting. It's a strange one. So as you can see on the table layout, there's a U-shaped table that is actually bar height, and the cocktails will be prepared on the left in the part where it looks like there's a bar, but then they're actually showcased and finished in front of the guest at the table as they order them. And I don't know if it's worth to note, but we probably won't be having, for example, the opportunity for the guest to order a rum and coke. It's a very specific set menu. So before they book, they don't really know what their menu is. So it's not really a restaurant where you would go and order maybe a gin and tonic, a rum and coke. You're specifically going for that flight that pairs with the meal.
Yeah, so the two tables that you'll see the U shape there for diners only. So 16 and 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
That helps. Sounds great.
Thank you.
Using the upstairs?
Yes. So the cocktails will be prepared on a tray to showcase to the guests downstairs and then taken upstairs.
Okay.
With a service that goes over 4 hours, certainly very exciting, but I imagine it has its own science behind serving appropriately and making sure you're not overserving. Can you give me some more background around how you serve the cocktail so that we don't overserve guests?
So yeah, with the cocktails, they'll obviously all be measured out. They won't be a large full portion cocktail. So that's one way. And obviously with the guests to obviously their discretion, we're plating and doing the cocktails right in front of them. So for us, if we do have rowdy guests or guests that are overly intoxicated, then we can obviously refuse service. And that's something that we've had to do in the past with wine flights and things like that. But usually people are pretty well behaved.
I would assume with that high end of an experience, I would hope so.
Yes.
Can you talk about your staff undergoing server training and certifications and how you'll manage that?
Yeah, so underneath, obviously, the certifications are all a big part for us to, one, keep the consistency of the drinks and the alcohol and make sure everybody is well looked after. And so, yeah, we'll be looking for in-house training as many training courses that we can get our staff on. That's going to be a massive part to us.
Sorry to rapid fire my questions, but I have a few.
no.
Good.
I noticed your hours are specifically, I think it was like 7 to 11, something like that. Are you planning on hosting any special events or anything outside of those hours?
I would would love to be part of kind of special events. I can genuinely say the mission for the restaurant within the first year is solely focused on trying to convince and get Michelin up here and hopefully get a Michelin star. That's our mission from day one. So it's only a small mission. So that's our sole focus. So at the minute, anything taking away from our normal 5-day opening, 32 guests on an evening, we won't be probably participating in for the first year. But when we get bigger and famous, hopefully then, yeah, we can do that.
Awesome. Certainly excited to see you guys see how you progress in it and up here, but very excited to see the concept and see how it puts Breckenridge into the next kind of iteration in terms of fine dining. So good luck.
We really hope so. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck. Any more questions? Okay, and I'm assuming we have no opponents present. Are there? Okay, because now's the time. The hearing on the application will now be considered closed. I will entertain a motion as to whether or not the application should be granted.
I'll motion.
Okay. I will move that we approve the application of Forage Breckenridge LLC, Forage, I'm sorry, roll call vote. My bad, Tara.
All right, Austin motion. So we will do a roll call vote. Authority member Zimmerman absent. Authority member Lovely absent. Authority member Deneen.
Approved.
Authority member Rico.
Approved.
Chair Conway.
Approved.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Number 12.
All right. So,
Congratulations on your approval. I will be in touch with you like in the near future as far as what to expect. Yep, you bet.
Pure curiosity, do you have an open date or?
No, it does depend on our investment visas, which were quite close to. Actually, this is one of the things we needed proving or like.
Sure.
So we're looking towards the end of October, beginning of November.
Okay. Excellent.
good luck to both of you.
You're free. You're
Good
good.
luck. Thank you. Great. Moving on, there are no transfer of ownership applications to discuss. Is there a police update? No police update. Great. Do we have an attorney update? That's a good thing. Ms. Olson, do you have a town clerk update?
No.
Okay. Is there anyone here for public comment? Nope. Okay, the special event memo is in the packet. Does anyone on the authority have any questions or anything they'd like to discuss? Nope. Great. With nothing further to discuss, the meeting is adjourned at 9:19 on August 19th, 2025. Thank you.